Hi, as promised, here's the hip and shoulder mobility and core engagement sequence. Just working through each of the movements here. So starting in shin box position, swapping sides. Do this 3 to 5 or even up to 8 or 10 times depending on how your hips are feeling. Coming up into an upright position and then following through with the rear leg coming through into a lunge position, opening up through the rear leg hip, doing it both sides until it's feeling less clunky, more fluid. Following one is opening up from the shin box position, so you're making a 90-degree angle both knees, stretching out towards your quad, holding it for about 5 seconds, coming out to your shin and reaching with the opposite hand and out towards the same direction as the rear foot, shifting your weight onto the back hip. So I'm just doing the fast mo in the video, but really you would take a little bit of time to breathe into this, and you would do this sequence 5 times in a row before swapping sides. Next one is a standard vanilla plank position. Make sure that your shoulders, hips and knees are in line and keeping a neutral head and neck position. Okay, next one is a basic transverse abdominis engagement coming to tabletop. So you're keeping your abs flat, so we want to have transverse abdominis rather than rectus abdominis engaging here. You can see that my pelvis is staying stable and that my stomach is not bubbling up even as I do the leg extension, which is a more difficult version, and then finally doing both legs up at the same time, still keeping tummy flat. You'd only do these when you can do the one preceding it without any kind of control issue. Following one is a basic shoulder mobility movement. So this is scapular depression. This is control. Keep your shoulder down as you bring your elbow down against a wall. So you can do this sitting like I am, but only if you're keeping your back straight. Otherwise you should do it standing up against a wall, and make sure that you bring your shoulder down before you initiate the downward movement. You can do both hands at once. Remember to breathe during this one. Next one is eccentric push-up. So you're loading your push-up from the top from your feet and then coming up from your knees.